Welcome to Eiric Reviews, the channel where we talk about anything and everything related to One Piece. I am Eiric and welcome to the channel. Before you continue watching this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I will be continuing on uploading One Piece videos, probably twice a week. So if you want some more One Piece content, press that like and subscribe button. It will definitely help the growth of this channel. And also make sure that you are updated to the latest One Piece manga, which is chapter 991, or else you will surely be spoiled, unless you want to be spoiled or you don't care at all. Now let us enjoy the video. You might already know what we are going to be talking about right now by reading the title, and this topic is definitely one of the most talked about by the community ever since it was released in chapter 990. Of course, I am talking about the mysterious 1% man. I am going to be discussing the facts that we already know and the possible candidates for this spotlight, so make sure that you will continue on watching until the end of the video. This 1% was delivered to us fans by none other than the straw man himself, Basil Hawkins, while he was with our dinosaur boy Drake. Hawkins' ability to predict probabilities of survival has always been interesting since we do not know how it works. Although it isn't 100% accurate, his predictions has fairly been accurate, and he has been a man that uses his readings in order to decide his actions, rather than think of strategies or not think at all. The cards are basically dictating his actions, just like we saw with his fight with Kizaru and his encounter with Kaido. An example of his reading is during his encounter with Luffy and Zoro at the start of the Wano arc. He said that the probability of Luffy's survival for the next month is 19%. It is fairly big compared to the 1% he gave in chapter 990. Now let us talk about the candidates for the 1% man. I have chosen 3 people that may or may not be the person that Drake was referring to, so do not take my words as facts. This is all speculation and I will be probably wrong. Now I will be naming those guys that did not make the list. The people that are too irrelevant on the discussion for me are the following: Yamato, Momonosuke, Hyogoro, the Scabards, or anyone else that was originally from Wano. I believe that those that were mentioned won't be the 1% man because either they are too minor of a character to be put on the spotlight or due to the reasoning of why would someone like Hawkins care for the survival rate of Yamato or Momonosuke. The next people that I believe that won't be the 1% man are Kid and Big Mom. I believe that Oda won't put the spotlight on the two of them because this arc isn't really focused on them. They have been acting as enigmas throughout the Wano arc, and I will believe that they will continue on doing that. Finally, the last set of people that won't be the 1% man in my opinion will be the Beast Pirates, including Kaido himself. I know that Kaido has been part of the discussion for this role, but I refuse to believe that a Yonko would have a probability of 1% of survival. Plus, if it was really Kaido, then Hawkins should be more shocked than the expression he portrayed on this panel. He looks more relaxed in the shot in my opinion. Now that we have removed the other characters, let us discuss the main dudes for this video. Candidate number 1. Monkey D. Luffy, aka Straw Hat Luffy. I know that this pick isn't really that surprising. The narrative of the man that is said to only have 1% chance of winning, yet he overcome all the obstacles in order to defeat the 2 Yonkos and establish his reign in the New World, is definitely amazing, yet cringy at the same time in my opinion. But we should not ignore that Oda is quite willing on doing those types of narrative choices. It would be cool, but I hope that it won't happen because I would like to see someone else be the 1%. Luffy is definitely a possibility to be the 1% man because he has been portrayed to be the man that exceeds expectations, and this would just be another barricade in his path on becoming the Pirate King. If it is Luffy, 1% is more than enough for him to overcome his challenges. Candidate number 2. Diaz Drake, aka Red Flag. This choice was also quite obvious, but this man is really overlooked by the fanbase. Maybe it is because of the overthinking they all think of, but small hints are found in the chapter that points on Drake being the chosen man. An example of which is the next panel that was shown after Hawkins told him the news. Drake immediately replied, "Only 1%? I feel bad for him." That would make a great narrative irony if Drake is the 1% man. Another example is the panel when he said that all hope is not lost, which may be reflecting towards his chances of survival. Now for my opinion, I believe that Drake would be an ideal choice for this one because it would be adding another layer for his character, and it would also be a nice interaction with Hawkins considering the fact that he just basically told Drake that he would most likely die without knowing that he is the guy he was referring at all. Finally, candidate number 3, Trafalgar D. Waterlaw, aka the Surgeon of Death. Before we talk about the whole sacrifice for Luffy theory, let us talk about the other reasons why Law would fit for the role of 1% man. Another aspect of Law that is rarely talked about is the fact that he is a D, and he also possesses the will of D. This has been shown for their infamous acceptance of death thingy, and Law has shown that he is willing to sacrifice his life in order to achieve his goal, which is why I can see him being the man that Hawkins was talking about. We couldn't also ignore the fact that he has the Ope Ope Nami, which is basically known throughout the history for the perpetual youth surgery, and would probably be indicating that he has to do it at any point of his life. If Law is really the guy, then it is really different compared to Luffy and Hawkins being the 1% man. The two of them are both using the 1% as their only hope or the only light they have in order to overcome their enemies, while for the case of Law, it is really basically death because the two main keys that he has, which is the perpetual youth and the will of D, is basically indicating his demise. Personally, I do not like Law being the 1% man, and if he really is, then I would like for him to survive. I know that it works in a narrative perspective, but I would like for Law to survive because aside from the fact that he is a cool character, I would like to see him also be successful in the pirate world and be a competitor and rival to Luffy on being the Pirate King. His character would be quite a waste if his journey ends in here. There are still other characters that could fit in this role, but it is highly unlikely. For example, it is probably not Jock because he was already defeated in the latest chapter of the manga. To be honest, I could be wrong here, but this is why this is a prediction or a speculation video. Oda could throw us all off by giving us a left-field answer such as Hawkins being the 1% man, which could be a possibility, but it would be really weird if he was just calmly reading his cards while predicting his survival chance without any reactions. But then again, I could be wrong. That is the fun of a prediction video. You can always come back here and mock me if I was wrong, and I could also flex this video if I were spot on. What did you guys think about this video? Did you like my predictions? Who do you think is the man with 1%? Let me know in the comments below, and please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to this channel if you want some more One Piece videos. Once again, this is Eiric, and see you next time.